Welcome to day 4 of our 21-day challenge, growing your confidence in God for your career. Now, our 4th day devotional starts like this. The worst thing is not being unsure of what's next. The worst thing is being unable to pursue what's next when it arrives. Which means the best thing you can do now is create optimal options. Imagine that tomorrow you're offered an opportunity that sounds too good to be true. It's a team of people you want to work with, except you'll have to relocate. Or it's the kind of work you dream of doing, except you'll have to take a pay cut. If you've created optimal options, those drawbacks aren't deal breakers. When you're debt free, you have options. When you have multiple income streams, you have options. When you have a larger personal network, you have options. Creating optimal options is about putting yourself financially and personally in a position to say yes when what's next arrives. How do you do that? Today's verses gives us 2 action steps that will be taken over the course of these next 24 hours before we get our next devotional. So action step 1, get your financial house in order. Many of us read Jesus' declaration that you cannot serve both God and man and think, he's not talking about me. I don't care about money that much. That might be true, but you might still be forced to serve money one day. If you can't pursue an opportunity God is calling you because your student loan payment is too high to take a pay cut, or if you can't accept a job you were made for because you don't have any savings to cushion the risk of leaving your current role, you'll learn that heartbreaking truth that you cannot serve God and money. Creating margin in your finances means you have to serve God when He leads you to make a change. Step 2, develop a personal advisory board. One of the greatest pieces of advice you will ever receive is the better counsel you have, the better answers you'll find. When you put yourself across from wise people and ask them great questions, it will catapult you closer to your next best step. What is a personal advisory board? It's a group that will help you process decisions and plan for the future. Mine is for older, wiser people. Yours could be more or less. Every 6 weeks, I seek their advice because I have found, as Proverbs says, that plans fail for the lack of counsel. But with many advisors, they succeed. You might not know today what tomorrow holds for your career, but you don't have to let what you don't know rob you of what you can do. Get busy creating optimal options by building financial margin and a roster of wise advisors. One day, you'll be glad you did. That was devotional for day 4. And again, if you would like to follow me on this devotional plan for this part of the 21-day challenge, then go ahead and connect with me on the Bible plan. Now we will listen to the scriptures that follow this devotional.
No one can serve 2 masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. What does he ascended mean except that he also descended to the lower earthly regions? He who descended is the very one who ascended higher than all the heavens in order to fill the whole universe. Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed.
And that was the conclusion of day 4 devotional. Building your confidence in God for your career.